26 peeps, 26 likes. Yeah. Let's get these likes going. I got the audio right. Let's get these likes going. Let's get these likes going. Let's get these likes going. But yo, it's been crazy. It's been super crazy. So yesterday I didn't hop on here because I got my job offer for the remote job where I'm gonna be literally working remote and traveling the whole world. So I'm super excited about that. And then I got another job offer today. I'm not gonna take it, but I got another job offer today for like a Linux. I think it's like Linux RF engineer, system admin or something like that. I think it's like Linux RF comms sysadmin, something like that. I don't know. The official offer is coming in a second. I don't remember what the job title was, but they called me and told me I got the job. But yeah, but I'm not going to take that one. Definitely taking a remote job. I'm probably going to work that job. I might work for that company for at least maybe 7 to 8 years, if not 10 years. We'll see what happens, but I plan on staying at the company that I'm going to start in a couple of weeks. I'll probably be there for a while, and then from there, transition into a GS15 role. So I want to go straight GS15 step 10, and then work for the federal government for the rest of my career after that. So what's up? Leo said, did you end up buying land in Belize? So I'm going to go back and buy the land in Belize. So I just wanted to make sure I got everything right here. So I have my Airbnb right now, which I'm getting up and running. So I had to put money into that. We moved into the condo. So, had to take care of stuff here. And then we're going to go back to Belize for a weekend. I probably ended up locking it down, then going down there, because the issue with Belize is sometimes the land sells really fast. So I'll probably lock it down, send them the money, and then we do a video going and checking out the land. So I think that'll be pretty dope. Dre, thank you. Is it government contractor, man? Government contractor. I'm a government contractor type of person. I'm not going to go federal government unless it's GS15 minimum, like GS15 step 1, GS15 step 10. GS15 step 10 is going to be my goal. That's how it's going to be crazy, because when I first started with the federal government, I was a GS4. Then I got promoted to GS5 while I was still in college. And so by the time I return to the federal government, I'm coming in at GS15 for sure. Oh no, Adrian, 2,500 for land in Belize? Absolutely not. Not in San Pedro. San Pedro land starts at 45,000 in San Pedro. Rockstar, what's up? Just passed my Network Plus and your Security Plus last week. I don't know what to do next. Can you help with the resume? If you want resume help, you want to follow like my resume template, and then eventually get access to my resume AI tool that's coming out next month. You need to come into my community for sure. Definitely need to come into my community. Let me see. Let me put the little thing. Let me find this. Yeah, definitely need to come into the community. So it's in the description if you're interested in getting into the community and any coaching and mentorship. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week, I feel like, just because of all the interviews, like pre-calls. I actually need to reach out to one company and tell them I'm not even going to do the interview. I was telling y'all about them a couple of days ago. It's that company that said they're going to fly me out to Utah. I'm like, I'm not trying to go to Utah, man. I'm not trying to do that. Not for an interview. That's too much. So I'm gonna just tell them I'm good. That's for a position that's gonna be in South Korea, but I'm good. Yeah, we live. What's up, Jay? Chain said, going strictly off the companies that are gonna be at GovTech Con, what skills and certs should I have to possibly get a job? So I mean, definitely Security Plus, right? Security Plus for sure. If you get any Splunk certifications, all of these companies are always hiring for help desk, sysadmin, cybersecurity. They're always looking for project managers, technical project managers, business analysts, depending on the company, things like that. Hey, what's up, Brittany? What's up? What's up? Sending good vibes from Arlington, my good people. I gotta come through next time I come home. I think I'm gonna come home in a couple weeks. I think I'm gonna come home in a couple weeks. I'm gonna have to stop by. What model Chromes are these? I cannot tell you the name. I literally do not know. I get my Chromes from Georgetown. What's it called? Georgetown Optometrist. But I go to the one in Tyson's too. They have like the best Chrome collection. They're actually about to have like an exclusive Chrome event, but unfortunately I'm gonna be on a cruise, so I'm not gonna be able to make it. But my rep, she's gonna send me pictures and stuff, so I'm gonna be able to order. I probably only order maybe like one more. I don't know. I mean, I don't need too many. Like these are real glasses. Like I don't wear glasses, so they're just non-prescription. So I don't need a bunch. Yes, Lex, let's go. Just book everything from GovTech Con this December. I'm ready. Let's go, Lex. Let's go, Lex. We're going to see you there. Also, something that I'm going to add, I didn't think about this until today. For the VIP at GovTech Con, I'm going to add like a exclusive like meet and greet for VIP. So I'm going to add that to it. If you're interested in coming to GovTech Con, definitely, definitely click the link. Oh wait, I'm gonna put a direct link, but definitely click the link in the chat and get your GovTech Con ticket. Take 20% off. GovTech Con is my 3-day GovTech conference happening in Arlington, Virginia. It's like 5 minutes from DC. It's going to be a 2-day career fair, so there'll be government contractor companies, government agencies will be there. We're also having talks. The White House is going to be coming. They're going to be doing a talk about talent, like recruiting people for GovTech, things that you should be doing. We'll have technical workshops. Somebody's going to be teaching Linux, cybersecurity skills, Splunk skills. We also have AWS Skill Center, which is like a couple minutes away. They're going to be busing people over to teach you about cloud as well. So it's going to be a ton of stuff there. LinkedIn's going to be doing a workshop. It's going to be a ton of stuff. Great networking event. If you want to meet people, you want to, potentially meet your next employer, we'll have interview booths on the spot. So if you take 20% off with code YouTube, that'll drop your GA ticket down to, I think $240, and then it'll drop your VIP ticket down to $400. So it's going to be a dope 3-day event. And then also for the hotel room, we have a room block. So the room block is like $109 per night. So it's not super expensive. Come hang out, have fun. On Saturday, we're having a VIP brunch, and then we're having a party that night that everybody's invited to, but VIP is going to get free tickets. So it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. What about tech sales? There won't be any tech sales hiring there, I'm sure. Tech sales is not needed in the GovTech space, really. Like the only companies that have tech sales positions are more like the GovTech startups, right? So like the startup that I worked at, Exonius Federal Systems, they were a startup where they needed technical account managers, sales engineers to help the government implement their platform and their product into their environment. So, but like anything else, like all these other companies, they don't do that, right? The way that regular government contracting and the government space works is that the government says, hey, like for example, they're like, hey, we need a new website. And then a government contractor company says, okay, cool, I can do that for you. Here's my bid. Here's my proposal. If then they select one of the companies and then they do the work, right? So you don't need a tech sales person or tech sales for traditional companies, right? Because a lot of these government contractors, they've been in business for about, I think, at least 100 years. So they there's no need for tech sales at like Northrop Grumman, Booz Allen. Like there's no tech sales jobs there. The tech sales jobs are going to be at the startups like Enduro. What's some other ones? Like I said, Exonius. There's still there's tech sales roles at like Rubrik. I think I still see sometimes with CrowdStrike. Sometimes I see some with Palo Alto. Red Hat has like tech sales roles working with the government. But yeah, you're not going to see tech sales roles with government contractors and stuff. So unless we end up getting some of like the smaller or like the smaller GovTech companies or the companies that are more software focused, we probably won't have tech sales roles there. Renata, is there a virtual option for GovTech Con? Currently, right now at this time, there is no virtual option. We're trying to see if that's going to be a possibility, but at this time, it's in person only. You said you were on Dice and they had quite a few entry-level help desk positions. You have a lot of customer service experience and business admin experience. Is it worth applying with no tech experience? Yeah, definitely. If you get your Security Plus, definitely go apply for sure. But if you have business admin experience, you might be like really good for a business analyst role. Oh, Chain, what did I say about the hotel part again? So the hotel, like if you stay at the host hotel, we have a discount code, right? So we got a room block where the hotel is discounted. It's $109 per night versus their regular price. I think regular price like maybe like $250 or something. So you get a big discount if you use our link and you save on your hotel room. Let's go. Manla just joined the community. How would you recommend to maximize results? I recommend you go in there, go through the entire program. And while you're going through, you know, interact with other people, make sure you do your resume, make sure you're actually doing the assignments. I feel like a lot of people come in and they don't do any assignments whatsoever. So doing the assignments is what you need to do for sure. Do y'all like this setup? Because I'm about to record a YouTube video and I feel like it looks kind of decent. So I feel like it looks a little decent. I feel like I just need a light in the back. So I think I need to go over to the other house and pick up a light or just say forget it and just film a video. Here, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. Give me a sec. You should have got the link to book the hotel once you purchase your ticket, but let me drop it in the chat. We're also adding it to the website as well for everybody. Okay, let me see. All right, I'm dropping in the chat. GovTech Con discounted room. Yeah, so if you just save that link, you'll be good. You said you've been asking me for a loan. Work and university don't mesh. Cool, Lex. We gonna see you at the hotel, Lex. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a great time. You said the setup is smooth. I think I like it. I'm looking at it right now. I'm like, it don't look too bad. It looks crazy when I got all the blinds set up, but I think it looks kind of cool because it gives like a natural like light behind me. So I think it looks kind of dope. And I might let up the other light and then I can record a video. Yeah, you said one side's a little dark. Let me see. It might make it a little too bright. Let me see, it might be a little too bright. Let's see what it's looking like. Okay, that's better. It looks a little yellow. That's the only thing about this paint. It looked kind of yellow. Oh, look at my cat over there chilling. You said it's simple and clean. Yeah, I think, you know, like I said, we just got in here this week. There's some type of bug in here. Tamia said, love the consistency, Beez. Nice setup. Any do's and don'ts for networking in the GovTech space? Yeah. Thank you, Tamia. Do's and don'ts for networking. I feel like just in general, when it comes to networking, you just got to make sure that when you're networking, like you're actually putting in an effort too, right? Like you can't be too like needy or make too many asks if you're not providing value back to them, right? I would say like whenever you are networking, just be very like genuine, you know, don't like try to like fake be friends or only reach out to people when you need a job or something like that. So, I mean, I would just say like, keep it very natural and just make sure that like your side, you're on the up and up, right? You got the right qualifications, the right certifications, and have a good resume. So then like, if they do put you in and somebody sees your resume, they're gonna want to hire you. Daryl said, I was thinking about buying a condo. Do they actually hold their value? I mean, if I bought a condo again, right? If I bought another condo, what I would do is I would buy a condo in a building that's everything's already sold out, right? For sure. And I would also buy a condo where it needs renovations. But it's kind of like hard. You got to find a balance where the building's not too old, because like you don't want like an old elevator and old amenities and stuff. But you do want to find something that might be a little outdated, so you can come in, do renovations, bring up the property value. Versus like here, we got the issue where half the building was sold to people, and the other half, the developer was like, I'm tired of waiting for people to buy, so I'm gonna just rent out the other half. So it's half homeowners here and half renters. So what day is the VIP dinner? Stay through the weekend. Yeah, change. Look, stay through the weekend. So VIP brunch is on Saturday, and then a party Saturday night. Hey, M4600. I just passed my RHCSA yesterday. Oh, it said something. I don't know. It's not letting me see it. Love Monroe. People saying congrats. What happened? Passed my security plus this morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Congrats. Congrats. Sorry, not Love Monroe, but Love Mo. Congrats. Congrats. Monica, congrats on the offer. You just got a help desk job, but taking a pay cut. Do you think it's worth it for the experience? Are they giving you a clearance? It depends. It depends. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's worth it. Sometimes it's not. So if they're giving you a clearance, I would say yes, but I would try not to take too big of a pay cut if you don't have to. Where would I move to do government contracting? What you mean? I mean, you can start applying for jobs. Like you can get relocation assistance, right? Like my other offer I got today, they're going to relocate me from Atlanta back to DC. So, they have relocation assistance and stuff. So, I mean, I personally just apply everywhere. Like that's how I do it. I apply everywhere that I'm willing to live. Tasheen, what's up? What's up? How you doing, man? How's the studying going? How's the studying going? Can't wait for GovTech Con. I'm in there, VIP the whole way. Let's go, Adrian. Let's go. Let's go. GovTech Con is going to be amazing, man. I'm going to let y'all know. I feel like I'm most excited about the White House talk. I'm most excited about the White House talk. That's what I'm most excited about. We're going to be dropping like a more kind of like detailed schedule within the next week. Studying is hard. Studying's not, it's not easy. And it's not fun. Studying sucks. Like you literally gotta like lock in and like just focus in on studying. Studying sucks. But I do need to stop playing and get a couple of more like certs for sure. With my role that I'm taking, it's more on the lines of the technical position title is SATCOM system engineer. Let me see. Hold on. All right. But yeah, Christopher, you said, thanks for doing this. You've inspired me to get off my butt and do something better. Look, we can always change our lives at any time. I truly believe that. Like you can change your life whenever, if it's just you deciding you want to change, right? Like I used to be the same way. I would play video games all day, every day. And one day I just was like, okay, I can't do this. Like I'm not going to be able to get to where I want to be if I keep playing video games. I'm not going to be able to keep I'm not going to get to where I want to be if I keep doing the same like BS that I've been doing for a while. So, sometimes you just kind of just got to get real with yourself. Let me see. Who should I go for a personal loan? Discover gives personal loans all the time. I think they're probably like one of the easiest. I need to update my financial starter kit book. Y'all ask a lot of financial questions too. I need to update it and just put it back out there. If I take the new role, will I still go back overseas eventually? Sicily, great question. So look, this role is literally like my dream role. So I'm working 100% remote, but I'm traveling all around the world. So I'll be traveling to Colorado. I'll be traveling to Maryland. I'll be going to Pennsylvania. I'll be going to Germany, Japan, and Hawaii, and Florida. So I'll be traveling all over the world. So it literally gets no better than this for me. So that's why I'm like, I'm probably going to stay in this role for at least the next 7 to 10 years. And then from here, I'll end up going to the federal government. So obviously I'm going to get promotions and raises and things like that, but I'm definitely going to be with this company for the next like 7 to 10 years. Like, I don't really like to jump around with companies. I was jumping around earlier in my career because early in my career, I wanted to move up quickly, right? I wanted more responsibility. I wanted to learn more systems. I wanted to learn more technologies and gain experience faster and make more money, of course. So that's why I was like jumping around, leaving different positions within my company. Within like after 12 months, once my contract was done, I was usually leaving. So there was only one contract where I stayed there more than 12 months, and that was Japan. Yeah, and the only reason why I left Japan, like I love Japan. The only reason why I left, it was like they weren't gonna, like, I wasn't gonna be able to make the money that I made in Taiwan in Japan. So I was like, I gotta go. So I left for that reason. But yeah, so who is that? Yo, I'm getting so many political texts. I'm like, who are these people? They're just texting nonstop. So they're just texting nonstop. It's crazy. But yeah, when you get further in your career, you got to really start thinking about like your actual, like your full career strategy, full picture, right? Like I said, when I was younger, I was all about, okay, I need to make more money, and I also need to get more experience, and I need to increase my title, right? So I got to a senior level engineer in 3.5 years. So I went from engineer level 1 to engineer level 4 in 3.5 years. And that was my goal, right? I didn't want to sit and be stuck like at engineer level 2. So I got promoted to level 2 after that was my second year of work, I think. Second year of work, I think I got promoted to level 2. And then from there, I quickly was able to make it to level 4 because I skipped level 3. I didn't even do level 3. I went from level 2 to level 4. So don't think that you have to like work at every single like level in every single position to rise up quickly in your career, because you don't have to, right? So like even with the position that I'm about to do now, like it's definitely gonna like push me to that next level in my career. And it's definitely going to help me get to the point where, hopefully, I don't know if I want to do like program management. I don't think so. But like, I definitely want to be in more like senior level roles. Like, I don't know about C-suite, but I definitely want to move up in my career like a lot. And I don't want to do it in like just a technical sense. I'm thinking more like, I think that technical project management is the future of like leadership when it comes to tech. Unless you're like a principal engineer, right? If you want to stay technical, then of course you're going like principal. Like a company today reached out to me for a space principal field engineer. So it was the same stuff I was doing overseas, but it would have been just principal level. Yo, this bug is getting to me. What strategy helped you stand out enough to get a promotion? Sorry, I'm just looking for this bug. It keep flying around and like landing. But the strategy that helped me get the promotion like within the company, I mean, I just started applying for jobs internally, right? So, one, do more at work, right? Like I was doing all the work at work, literally. I was doing all the work on the day to day. I was doing all of our weekly maintenance. I was doing our reports. I was also doing like whenever the system would go down, I was the one that was able to actually figure out what was wrong with it. So like I was standing out a lot. I was winning awards. I was the one that was literally like trying to learn as much as possible and do as much as possible. And with that, it reflected on my resume. I was even like backfilling as the system administrator, doing sysadmin and information assurance work. I was helping out our logie. So like I was doing pretty much everything. And that's how I was able to move up quickly. Cause when I got into the interviews, they were like, oh, you're doing way more than what's required of you. So that helped me stand out a lot. And then just making sure your resume is fire, right? So that's like my resume strategy. I don't know if it's the best, but it's up there, right? It's top notch. It works really well. Like literally with the position that I got now, my resume that I tailored, right, using my strategy, the hiring manager saw my resume and wanted to get on a call with me immediately, and they stopped interviewing everybody else as soon as she saw my resume. You want to come to the 5-day challenge? Yeah, I got you. The 5-day challenge starts next week. It's gonna be lit. Let me see. All right. Is that gonna work? I might have to put like HTTPS in front or something. But yeah, you definitely, you can definitely move up pretty quickly in your career. You don't have to, take the regular traditional route that other people take. Like I said, a lot of people, I think they think about their career and life in general, like just in the wrong way. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you doing? Chain, what's up? Drop the link to the resume builder. It's inside the community. The AI tool is not going to be done until y'all want to see a sneak peek of the AI tool. It's going to be done in like 3 weeks, like the AI tool itself. But it's inside the community if you want the resume strategy. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know if I should be showing this. Hold up. I don't know if I should show it. Let me know. Let me know if y'all want to see a little sneak peek of it. Try and pull it up. Y'all know me. I got a million windows open. Let's see. Is this it? Hold on. I found out tomorrow when I get to go full time on my new remote job. Hey, you lit, man. Full time remote, you too lit. Full time remote is like, I swear, it's the best thing ever. When they told me that, oh, this don't got my phone number on it. I don't know if I can show it to y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna have to give y'all a sneak peek on a different day. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek on a different day. I can't show it to y'all yet because it got my phone number right smack dab at the top. I can't do that. Not on YouTube. Not the personal number. Hey, the one and only Beez. What's up, fellow Earthlings? What's up? I like chilling with y'all on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. People on YouTube just have more sense. Like you go on TikTok, it's just crazy. It's a bunch of kids on there. It's a bunch of foolishness. Instagram's not too bad, but I like the YouTube vibe the most because I can just kind of like sit here. It's high quality. It look good. People come back and watch it. Oh, I need to turn this light on too. Let me see. That's probably y'all. Like it's dark. Well, one of the lights were off. I forgot. Do more lives on YouTube. Yeah, we vibing on YouTube. Yeah, I've been going live every day. You never know. It take 21 days to build a habit. It hasn't been live 21 days straight or every single day, but you know, I've been going live a lot. It's really easy. Now I got my setup right. I just sit down and just go live and that's it. Hold on. No, the community and the tech challenge is different. Hold on, give me a second. Deal. I'll put it up. NC in the house. What's up, Jerry? YouTube chill, yeah, it is. What community am I referring to? So I have my GovTech blueprint and it comes with a community as well. So inside the blueprint, like this is my kind of like, it's my entry level program that I have to teach you about GovTech. By the end of it, you should have like the knowledge and you'll have the basic technical skills to be able to get into GovTech. And then I also have the resources for Security Plus, so you can use that to start studying for the test. We have the community, so you can come in there, ask questions whenever you want. And then we also do a monthly call on the last Thursday of the month where you come in there, you ask me whatever questions you want. Let's see. Let me make sure this is right. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Tree, you said new here. What's up, Cream? What's up? What's up? Just curious, why is GovTech Con right before the holidays in December? Will Arlington be cold? You want to know why it was right before the holidays? The election. The election is why GovTech Con is so late. I wanted GovTech Con to be in September. There was nothing. Same thing for October. There was nothing. And then November, you know, the election, not messing with that, right? Not in DC. And then, yeah, I mean, this was literally what was available, right? But next year it's going to be in September. So, but yeah, it's going to be a good time. Is it going to be cold? I think it depends on how like the weather is. You know, we have a, global warming. So I think it's going to be anywhere between 50 to 60 degrees. You definitely want to bring your jacket. I mean, I feel like it's cold in Atlanta right now and it's October. I think we having a cold front. It was just 90 like last week. You just want to, you just want to see the resume? Hold on, let me see. Chain, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you something for just a resume. Actually, hold on. I got something for you. Give me a sec. If you just want the resume, you're not gonna get the community though. I'm gonna warm up when those offers roll in from the conference. Look. Lex is worried about the right things. Look, I'm telling you, like when you're so hungry, none of that matters. Like for real, like none of it matters. I swear, global warming, like there was one year in DC, for Christmas, it was like 70 degrees. Like global warming is crazy. What time is it? I got a call from my community in 30 minutes, so I will have to go shortly. I will need to go shortly. But yeah, if you just looking for like, GovTech resume and stuff, GovTech 101 is my like lowest. This is my mini course. It's got the GovTech resume template. You got me dropping all these links. I need to save them somewhere. Yo, Adrian, the weather has switched up a lot. I went outside. I was like, geez, it is freezing outside. It is freezing outside. Might have to turn up my brightness, y'all. Let me see something. Getting a little dark. All right, there we go. So yeah, the one-time payment, that's we do calls all the time. So you get lifetime access. So you get lifetime access to the calls, you get lifetime access to the community, and to the course, everything. What search, Andre, thanks for the super chat. What search do you need to get started from scratch? The trifecta? No. We do not. No, we do not do the trifecta. We don't do that. Okay. Kareem said, I'm gonna be here for all 60 days of this. Let's go. What search you need to start from scratch? I recommend like the Security Plus to start with. But if you need to learn like the foundational skills when it comes to like understanding the basics of computers, you can study the A+ material, or you can just go and like just learn. You could go onto YouTube and you could just look up like CompTIA A+ course and like learn the information. And then once you feel like, okay, I understand computers, I understand software, hardware, learn some about networking, you can go through a networking course. I understand networking. Now I'm ready to start moving into cybersecurity, the security aspect of it, right? Save them in the description. I'll save them in the description. I got you. Why am I against the CompTIA trifecta? I'm against the trifecta because it's just outdated, right? Like it's an outdated strategy. You don't need the A+ to get a job. The Net Plus, if you're going to focus on networking, you should get the CCNA instead. Security Plus is great just because of the government with the DoD 8570. I think that if you want to learn foundational skills and you want a certification, I think the CompTIA ITF Plus, which is their IT fundamentals, I think that's a better certification for sure. Oh my God. Here we go again with this thing freezing up. Let me see if I can get this thing to reboot. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to try to get this thing to reboot. Apple really needs to get rid of these reactions, man. To me, it just makes no sense why they have reactions and then it causes your software to freeze. Let me see. Camera hub. All right, right, let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to unfreeze my camera. I don't know if it's gonna work. Last time it didn't work, so we gonna see. I might have to just switch over or something. Give me a sec, y'all. Okay, let's see. I'm still frozen. Okay, we gotta switch over. I'm so tired of that reaction thing, man. It's super, super annoying. Super annoying with the reactions. You said you love the freeze frame. I don't. I don't like the freeze frame. I think that they need to get their stuff figured out. Like, it always freezes whenever that like reaction thing happens. It's just crazy. What search do I need for the SATCOM engineering position? It was no search listed at all. I don't think it was any. Let me go look at the job title. I don't think there was any certs at all. But the thing is, with like the position that I got, like that's a very senior level position, right? Like all of my experience from being a software engineer, from being a radar system engineer, sysadmin, doing test engineering, also with my system engineering background that I got from school, that all of that put together is what helped me get this job. This is a very senior position. But like I said, I got another offer today too for Linux. That one, the Linux sysadmin role that I got, they want me to get but I'm not going to take the job. But if I took the job, they wanted me to get a DoD 8570 networking certification. So I guess they wanted me to get at least a CCNA or something within the first 90 days, or they wanted me to get a system administrator 8140 certification within the first 90 days. Let's see. Try and get us a little cool view, I guess. This camera's a little low. I need to raise it up some. Am I getting my offers via LinkedIn? What's up, Derek? No, I don't get my offers on LinkedIn. I get all my offers on Clearance Jobs. I get everything on Clearance Jobs. Oh, they actually took the job posting down. Oh, shoot. I never saved it either. They took the job posting down. Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. They took it down. Maybe I can find it on Clearance Jobs still. I might be able to. Nah, I think they took it down on here too. Yeah, I think it's gone. I think it's gone. I might have to go into the internal site. CCNA or 8140. So CCNA certification for a networking cert, or for sysadmin 8140, right? So I don't think I've talked about it yet on the channel, but what's happening is 8570 is they're trying to phase it out and they're trying to move on to 8140, right? So DoD 8140 is basically same thing as 8570, but it's based off of job functions, right? So, and job functions and job titles. So like, let's say they're like, hey, for system admin roles, you need to have one of these certifications to do a system administrator job. It's the same thing I've been telling y'all. It's just they're formally doing it, right? So for a help desk job, you need to have one of these help desk certifications, right? For a cybersecurity analyst job, you need one of these certifications. It's very similar to what they're already doing. Let me show y'all with the 8570. How do I get, hold on, I'm trying to get myself back up here. Oh, there I am. Okay, let's see. So like DoD 8570, right? All right, trying to move it to where y'all can see everything. Okay. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. All right, bet. So look, so for this, right? IAT level one. IAT level one, this is 8570. IAT level one is kind of in line with help desk. Kind of. But not necessarily, because there's a CCNA in here, there's a Network Plus in here, and then you have SSCP in here. So it's kind of in line with help desk. But what they're gonna do is, right, they're gonna say 8140. I don't know all the 8140 ones. Let's see, 8140 FAQ. Let's see if we can see. I don't know what all the different certs are for 8140. I don't know. I don't know where they at. Once they put out like a infographic, it'll be helpful. But with the 8140, they're gonna say, all right, for help desk, you need to have either the A plus, you need to have the security plus, you need to have I don't know what else is entry. Maybe they'll say you need to have the cloud plus, maybe, right? I don't know, whatever is like entry. And then they're gonna say, okay, for system administrator, you need to have either the Linux plus, because that's a sysadmin cert, or you need to have the Red Hat certified sysadmin, or you need to have the AWS SysOps, because that's a sysadmin cert, or maybe they might say you need one of the CCNA sysadmin certs, right? Or Splunk sysadmin, right? They're going to focus it more on the certifications that align with the job title and the job function, versus you see how right now it's like IAT level 2. This is what IAT level 2 is what gives you access to root or administrative access for government systems, right? So that's why IAT level 2 and security plus is usually what you see on different job postings, right? So that's why that's what you see there. Do you use any note-taking apps like Obsidian or Notion? I use Obsidian for like my daily journaling. And then it's like kind of like my end of the day. Thank you everybody for all the likes. I appreciate you. And then Notion, I have Notion. I don't really like using it much. I always just feel like it's just way easier for me to either pull up like Google Drive or my Todoist app. I don't know. I just always feel like Notion, it just adds complication. Thanks, Pierre. Appreciate you. What's new about the new Casp Plus thing? You mean Casp X? I think it's Casp X. Or no, they're calling their new Casp is going to be rebranded to Security X. I don't think there's anything new about it. Am I voting this November? Yes, I am voting. I checked. I'm registered to vote. What's the average help desk salary in GovTech? It depends on the location. Like if you're in the middle of nowhere, probably not going to pay that well. Depend though. Like some help desk jobs can pay 50K. Some of them can pay 40. I've seen some help desk jobs paying 82, right? Like Derek says, smash that like button. Thank you. Thank you. So it just depends. I mean, I would say on average, you're probably going to look anywhere between 50 to 65 if you're lucky. What programming language is best for GovTech? It depends on what you're doing, right? If you are trying to be an embedded software engineer, that's what I was doing. C and C++ is going to be best for you, right? If you are trying to do like, I would say cybersecurity, probably Python's definitely going to be best for you. So it depends on what you want to do. If you're not doing or you don't want to do embedded software engineering and you want to do like back end stuff and front end stuff, they definitely use C# a lot. So I was writing some GUI using C#. So it depends. Obsidian published site. What's an Obsidian published site? There's a stink bug in here, man. Let me see. But the untalented, I learned Java when I was in college, right? So all we did was Java for all 4 years. They didn't show us anything else. All we did was Java, and we had one assembly class, and then obviously we had an operating systems class. But all we did was Java all 4 years. And I feel like that didn't help us because when I graduated and I got my first job, right? I got this embedded software engineering job and I was writing code for radars. I did not know anything about C. I never saw C before at all, ever, never in my life, never used it. But I did know that I was going to be able to do it because when I got my job with Northrop Grumman and I was writing bash shell scripts to automate their software package releases, I had never written bash. I had never even seen Red Hat before. So I was like, I knew if I could do that, I could do C, C++ as well. So it's really more like once you learn how to code, I feel like every language is just like, it's just different syntax and you already can, like, you understand code. So Silver Surfer, you said once 8570 is phased out, are you saying it's going to be harder to get positions with just Security Plus or a CYSA Plus? Will we have to get specialized certs? I don't think it's going to be harder, but I do think that it's not going to cover everything, right? I still believe that Security Plus will still allow you to get, because remember, when I tell you to get Security Plus, that's for help desk jobs and sysadmin jobs. And then for sysadmin, you have a better chance of getting sysadmin if you either get Linux Plus or the Red Hat certified sysadmin cert, right? So, yeah, so just always keep that in mind. I don't think it's going to be hard at all. I think it's going to be easier because it's going to be a direct job title tied to direct certifications. And that's what the government's moving towards too, skill-based hiring. Rocky, since you've worked overseas, but if you please, can you extend your stay? Or are those usually for short term? Yeah, all of my contracts I've actually worked were long-term contracts. So they were 12-month contracts, and like 2 months before you leave, 2 months before your contract is up, they ask you, hey, your contract's about to be up. Do you want to extend? So then from there you can extend. But I have had some short-term contracts, but they fell through because of COVID, unfortunately. So I had a 9-month contract in Qatar, and I also had a 2-month contract in Qatar. It was going to be 2 months, paying me $50K. I was going to be staying at one of the Marriott hotels. I'm still salty about it to this day. I'm not going to lie. Like that one really makes me mad because I was going to make $50K in 2 months, and I was going to be in a very nice, like 5-star hotel. I don't know if it's 5-star, maybe 4-star, but I was going to be in a real nice hotel. And then I had another 9-month contract that was going to come right after, and I was going to make $180 in that 9 months. So, but it is what it is. I got to just let it go. ZW, do you like the Samsung ultra wide monitor or the dual monitors? I hate that monitor back there. I don't know why I bought it. Buying stuff because of fat kids deals. Like, I don't like that monitor. It's too daggone big. My body is covering like half the monitor still. So it's huge. Look at that. Who can use a monitor that big? Nobody can use anything that big. You literally have to like scoot back just to even use it. It gives me a headache. So like it's not plugged in. I probably won't plug it in. Like it's just too big. So I don't know. Should I learn Rust? I don't think anything. I don't think they use Rust in GovTech at all. Is Rust the future of cybersecurity programming language? I don't know. From what I've seen from most people that are like doing like automations and stuff with cybersecurity and GovTech, I've seen them use Python. But I can go on to clearance jobs and just search Rust and see if they're asking for that in jobs, right? So whatever skill that you're thinking about, y'all can, oh yeah, they are using Rust. Y'all can just go on to clearance jobs and literally just type in the name of the skill. So like here's Rust, right? So embedded software engineer Rust. Okay, so Enduro is asking for Rust. I was doing all my embedded software engineering in C and C++. So we used legacy systems, and it was definitely legacy code for sure. But yeah, they're using Rust. Okay. Yeah, well, shoot, maybe you should learn Rust. I would say Rust in C and C++. That'll make sure that you're fully covered, whether it's a legacy system or it's a newer system. Python software engineer, software development engineer. This a GovTech job? Let me see. Yep, here go a GovTech job. AWS, man, if you have your TSSCI with AWS, you get a $25,000 yearly bonus, and if you got a TSSCI with a full scope poly, you get a $45,000 yearly bonus, which is just crazy. So it's pretty nuts. How did I learn Bash? They forced me to. Like, I got to work and they were literally like, this is what you're doing. Like, I didn't have a choice. It was my job. So I got there and they're like, yeah, you're going to be writing Bash shell scripts. I'm like, I don't even know what Bash is, but literally an intern it was just me and this other black woman just writing these Bash shell scripts. Like, so, but I learned Bash by like literally just using it. Like I went and learned the syntax, and then, you know, I practiced and used it a little bit. But yeah, like I said, like once you know how to code, like all of the different languages it's just a syntax difference, little small differences here and there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's the best way to learn Bash nowadays, but yeah, I would say learn how to code first. Maybe learn some Python first and then go into Bash. Would it be good to learn Linux? Yes. Almost everything in like all of the physical systems for the most part in GovTech run off of Red Hat Enterprise Linux. Even a lot of the software too. What do you think about Zero to Mastery site / courses? I've never heard of that. I gotta look it up. Oh, actually, I've seen this before. I've seen Zero to Mastery before. I got to do a little bit more research on it because I have seen it before. I forgot where I saw it at. Do you think it's easier to get a Linux position within GovTech? Maybe. I mean, if you get your R8CSA. Did I finalize the property in Belize? Enjoying your vlogs, by the way. Let's go. Vibing at the Ritz-Carlton. Yeah, more than crazy. Gonna get the property in Belize probably within the next like 60 days for sure. My uncle told me to get into TPM when I'm older. Do you know what this is? Yeah. So Enrique, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I think technical project management is the future of GovTech when it comes to like leadership, I think. Just because of the fact that a lot of stuff that you do is like, if you don't want to be the person that is technical doing the work, I think technical project management is the way to go because you'll be managing the projects, you'll be managing the people, all of these large enterprise systems that need to get to completion. They need somebody who's technical that can manage that whole process. But yeah, let me see. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go early today, guys. I gotta get on a call with my community, so I don't want to be late. But yeah, you know, definitely appreciate you all for coming out. This is a little short, quick one. Came on here a little early. Appreciate you all. If you want to come to GovTech Con, definitely use the code YouTube. When you come to GovTech Con, if you haven't heard about it yet, it's a 3-day conference happening in Arlington, Virginia, which is like 5 minutes from DC. We will have a career fair with government contractor companies and government agencies. They'll be interviewing on the spot. So you might get your first or your next GovTech job offer. We will also have keynote speakers, people from CISA, people from the White House, people from NAVCENT, people from all different government agencies and companies. And we'll have technical workshops as well. So if you want to learn more about Linux or cybersecurity or Splunk, and you want to do some workshopping, we'll have LinkedIn workshops hosted by LinkedIn, resume workshops, and you can get a new headshot. So it's going to be very, very lit, right? And if you get a VIP ticket, you'll have a meet and greet with me. You also will be able to come to the VIP brunch on Saturday. We're having a VIP welcome experience as well. And you just get a whole different experience when you come VIP. So if you are interested in coming, just click the link in the description. use code YouTube and you can take 20% off your ticket. But I appreciate y'all for coming out, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going live 60 times before GovTech Con, so I'll be live here vibing with y'all, talking about GovTech, talking about what's going on. I definitely appreciate y'all for coming out. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If you didn't catch the whole thing, go back and watch it, and I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm out.